YouTube. So, hey, I got for y'all The Power That Petrified Everyone by BLTV Extra. Hey, we finna watch like the first 10 minutes. It's a 16-minute video. We finna watch the first 10 minutes. You can watch the rest on his channel. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, we about to get right into it. The Power That Petrified Everyone.
Aside from Mike Tyson, do you think maybe Jackson has the most devastating punch in boxing today?
Well, I'm very impressed. He continues to improve more and more, and he's a two-time champion and extremely confident.
Welcome back to Greatest Hits here on BLTV Extra. On this series, we look back and break down a legendary boxing career from the past, bringing casual viewers up to speed, while simultaneously offering a nostalgia piece for hardcore fans of the sport. On today's video, we turn the clock back to the early 90s and recap, according to many credible journalists and historians, the single greatest one-punch KO artist in the sport's history. A man that entered the ring with ice in his veins and pure, unadulterated power in his fists. One Julian the Hawk Jackson.
Hey, he had power.
I feel that I'm not going to go the distance. Regardless of what happened, I just feel that the fight will not go the distance.
Regular viewers around here know that we take a lot of care in how we preserve and present fights on this series. And for this video in particular, we've worked extra hard on upscaling and restoring heavily compressed material, which is unfortunately the case for much of Jackson's career. It's not perfect, but it's the highest quality footage that has ever been presented since the original broadcast. If you enjoy the content around here, a thumbs up is always appreciated. Here now, BLTV presents Julian Jackson's Greatest Hits.
I just like to say to Mike Tyson, man, I can do it too,
Hey, real talk. Real talk. Hey, real talk. He said, Mike Tyson, I could do it too. Real talk. Just like that one dude who made that fucking retarded list of world's most powerful punchers. They all fucking heavyweights. I'm still on that. The whole list is heavyweights. I'm like, bro, that's what the fuck? Hey, come on now.
After escaping gang life in his hometown of St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands, Julian became a devout Christian and channeled his energy into becoming a boxer. Due to most of his early career being on non-televised shows, Jackson's first 30 or so fights remained a mere statistic outside of a few scarce pieces of media. When he wasn't moonwalking over guys that he just knocked out, Jackson's focus on being a more rounded boxer was apparent. That focus quickly shifted once he suffered his first defeat to Mike McCallum in 1986. A controversial second-round stoppage made Julian swear an oath. He would never allow himself to suffer another loss unless the man defeating him had felt and overcome his truly destructive one-punch power, essentially dropping the box and move gimmick to devote himself as a purebred power puncher. Nothing more, nothing less.
Or the hardest punch in junior middleweight today.
Junior middleweight, folks.
November 21st, 1987. With a record of 31 wins, 29 knockouts, and 1 loss, Jackson took on the 41-1 In Chul Beck in what was Beck's second fight outside of his home nation of South Korea.
Hey, he's swinging wild though. Hey, he's kind of slow.
Version of Jackson compared to what the fans were used to. His intent to score a knockout in the opening minutes was apparent, with his frantic approach only adding to the excitement.
There you go.
Don't give him a breather.
If he comes up for me,
Oh, that boy look crazy. Who the hell is that man? Jesus, is that the fucking camera?
Jackson made his first title
Lord, why he look like that?
Champion, evidently cocksure Moses Buster Drayton. Drayton was an aging fighter, but more than capable of drowning untried challengers with his vast experience.
Champion Jackson. Jason fights by his own book, I guess you call it. He's liable to do anything in there. Side of
Hey, you can hear them things. Like, he really throwing. Oh,
He's coming at you from.
that motherfucker got popped.
Work inside for the champion Jackson. Under a minute to go, round 3. Heavy punch to the body.
Ooh! Ooh!
What punishment Creighton is taking.
Damn!
Creighton is still firing.
Damn!
Tremendous left hand.
Stiff! That motherfucker stiff!
Like a tree.
And that
Oh,
was Jackson's first move, pointing to the exact spot his opponents would drop
Oh,
after
God.
landing his finishing blow.
Bring all of them. Get in line because Julian Jackson is ready, and I'm ready to put St. Thomas, Virgin Islands, St. Croix, St. John on the map.
WBA Junior Middleweight Championship of the world. The champion Julian Jackson is standing in. Jackson is trying to roll, but he's so high. He just can't keep the hands up.
And you're trying too hard. You step in with that jab and you get everything done that you want to do, right or wrong.
As he often did, Jackson came out unleashing a vigorous assault to the body, softening and catching DeJesus off guard when he eventually switched things up top.
Yeah, he said, fuck that. He took him out. He's all on that.
Right, I would just walk away because I feel a shock all the way up to my elbow. And whenever I feel that shock, I know it's over.
Julian Jackson, Terry Norris is coming to get you.
Jackson stepped up to big-time boxing on July 30th, 1989, defending his world title against the future Hall of Fame speed demon, Terrible Terry Norris.
title, Julian Jackson. He had talked about doing some work.
Yeah, I seen this fight.
It's been upstairs so far.
This was a good one, huh?
Combination. Brilliant hand straight Norris. Big chopping right hand, and Terry Norris right here in the opening seconds has taken all the play away from the champion. I think Julian
Terry Norris is fast as fuck.
Norris came out and took complete control of the action, forcing Jackson on the back foot by landing a
This was a
plethora
good
of his
fight.
signature combinations. A disjointed Jackson stuck to his game plan, confident in his ability to end the fight once the opportunity presented itself.
Chopping right in. Again, the incredible knockout ratio of Jackson.
Woo! Feel me? Ow! One punch. It only take one punch. It only take one punch.
And I try to just be a positive mood about myself and really go out there and try my best. Win, lose, or drop, I'm always a winner.
All right, we had a fight a little bit earlier this afternoon that I think that you'd like to see just how it ended.
A rare 3 minutes of action that wasn't aired on live television came to light in recent years as Jackson took on Wayne Powell to prepare himself for a move to the full 160-pound middleweight limit.
Following the second. Right hand is another right hand. Back in the second round, he did knock Jackson off one time.
Oh my God! It's the way he knocks everybody out. Oh my God! Yeah. Jesus!
I'm just thankful this one at least made its way onto
Stiff.
the internet. A murderous finish.
Oh God!
That right hand, this guy can punch. It was one of the hardest punches I've ever seen thrown by a middleweight.
Jackson's mission to become a two-weight world champion saw him venture to sunny Spain to take on Britain's own Harold Bomber Graham.
Oh man, it's gonna be action from the round one, you know, and Harold Graham will definitely be on the bike. I know that.
Bomber wasn't the best nickname to sum up the Brit's traits. He was a proud product of the Ingle Gym in Sheffield and widely regarded as one of the finest pure boxers Britain has ever produced. A defensive wizard that could switch hit out of the southpaw stance.
This is 12 for the opening round. Style of Graham
He got the switch with him.
in the fancy pants. Almost impossible to double up one. The art of this game is to hit without being hit, and he's good at that, Brad.
To put it bluntly, Jackson was getting schooled. Graham was more aggressive than expected, but remained defensively sound while letting his shots go on the inside.
He's seriously wrong with his eyesight, but there was with that punch. Mile away there, Jackson.
That boy got
Jackson
that
had no
switch.
chance to win this fight on points. He needed to time something special to stop his man in his
He's
tracks.
as sharp as a tack for this one.
Ooh!
What a punch!
He said, "Fuck your switch, I got a rocket, nigga." Oh,
To the world.
you got switches, I got rockets.
And really, before he had the thought, he was completely
Fuck out of here. Oh,
Graham needed to be perfect for 30 seconds.
damn.
Jackson required only 1 second. The 1990
One
knockout.
punch.
I would think most people around ringside here would have you 3 rounds down
Ugh.
when you landed that vital punch.
Oh, definitely. I knew I was behind. You know, I know, but
Yeah, he beat
I
your
kept on him. I kept the
ass.
pressure on him. I'm coming home with the WBC Middleweight Championship of the world.
You're the last
After
one.
defeating
man.
Robbie Sims, Michael Olajide, and the formidable Gerald McClellan, Dennis Milton, due to his crafty boxing style, was seen as a live underdog given Jackson's previous trouble with slick boxers.
Round 1.
You're going to face a Julian Jackson who is
Good already.
right hand by Jackson.
Jackson looking to air it out here in the very first round.
Oh, the sweep. Damn.
Julian Jackson
Shit.
retains his WBC middleweight championship,
Damn.
knocking out Dennis Milton.
They call me the Hawk because there's a lot of chicken running from the Hawk. And I want the world to know that Julian Jackson is making his mark in the boxing today.
Heard that. Yeah, y'all can watch the rest of that on BLTV Extra. Ooh. Hey, that man Julian Jackson, nasty. Hey, for real.